Hey everyone, as promised by my most recent Facebook post that I did the 3-card reading, I am coming in to do a energy update for each and every zodiac sign for from September, from the middle of September where we are now, or almost the middle, into the end of the year, the follow through. Now, if you have not listened to the whole yearly energy update for your zodiac, your zodiac sign, it is posted. They are under one of the playlists for the yearly predictions, the yearly energy updates. So the yearly energy update for the whole year is there. I suggest go back and listening to that as well as listening to this. You never know what else is in here for you. So I am starting with Aries. And so for my Aries, since being the first, there's no specific order other than I want to keep it organized. So for Aries, moving forward in through the rest of this year, you may be feeling a little bit like I thought this year was supposed to be filled with some easier days or easier times. Well, the year's not over yet. You definitely, Aries have been challenged and going through challenges since about 2018. That has been powerful, big, and life-changing. We do have that big shift that has happened and put Pluto back in the Capricorn, which is an influence upon Aries, Capricorn, Libra, and Cancer. It's like the end of a journey. It is the final frontier, like the final steps into something new, into new energy, into some sort of new experience, new time within life. And so it's for the rest of the year. It's not that we don't always get met with some sort of challenges, but for my Aries, I feel as if this is where the fire becomes a light instead of something that is more burning or that is causing more chaos in life. Now, that's not for every Aries, of course. Natal charts do influence and affect each and every one. This is the collective energy of channeling through and seeing the Aries placement. Now, I do suggest going and downloading your natal chart because you are more than just your Aries. Aries is, so your zodiac sign, your sun sign is the placement of your birth, but it is a part of where the ego exists. But it is not all of you. There's so much more to you. You have your moon, your rising, you have your north node, your south node. You have so many more placements. You have all of the houses that, that may have planets in them or may not have planets. There's just so much more about you. And it is worth kind of getting to know that side of yourself. But as I said, it has been definitely that sense of being, kind of trudging through, getting through, having to really, truly keep staying true and authentic to yourself. It's been a year where you really have to learn, where you're really learning to stand up for yourself, Aries. Stand on your own 2 feet, take back your light, take back your power. So this has been a year of empowerment. This is going to be a really empowering next few months. The next few months comes with the sense of feeling, the sense of being empowered, being inspired, and really truly claiming back that sense of inner authority, the sense of self, the sense of knowing who you are. So it's a full circle moment if you have been on the journey. And if you have not been on the healing journey or the journey of self-development or self-work, I feel like you are getting a little bit of a fast track, but also having to really start to dive deep. So 2025 may really take you on a journey into having to find your way and have to really question and learn a whole lot more about yourself. If you've been on the journey, I feel like it's like finally being able to reap the rewards. It's like both are good, and both are things that really truly help us grow. Now, for those who are in the Aries energy, I do see birth coming in. So if you are someone who's been planning a pregnancy, thinking about getting pregnant, this may be a time of where you see fertility really take place, or someone in your life may decide to get pregnant at this time that brings joy into your life. You also will see changes happening around the environment that you're in. So for Aries, there could possibly be a change in your environment. It could be a change in the family dynamics. It could be a change in structure around your life. It could be a move. It could be the people that you love moving, whatever that may be. You may be experiencing that as well this year. For something coming up until now, it could be a decision. Now, I'm also seeing new homes. So there can maybe where you decide you're purchasing, buying a home. It may not be exactly in this year, but it may be the very beginning of the 2025 where you finally have gotten all the things in place. So it is a prep time, a preparing time. So seeing a home being built or purchasing or moving into a new home can also be very metaphoric. It can be truly about moving into a home within yourself, coming home to you, coming back to you, finding yourself. So there's a new sense of confidence that is kind of being harvested and growing for that Aries energy, and feels as if the flames are getting colorful. So the rest of the year feels very colorful. You may have been feeling blah. You may have been feeling like you haven't been motivated, but it's a very colorful, auspicious time that is coming up for the Aries energy moving forward into the rest of this year. I feel like December comes with like a punch, like an impact of like punching a hole finally through something. It's like breakthroughs. So there's a lot of breakthrough energy breaking in. You may get a surprise invite. It may be something that just totally comes out of the blue. Now, we also do have this fact of secrets being revealed, finding out truths that are coming up for the Aries energy. So we do have the impact and the influence of something that just says you can't keep hiding, can't hide from that Aries energy. Aries can see through you type of thing. And so there's revelations, things being revealed that are coming up. There is a massive shift that's going to be happening in November. October feels like a month of where it's like, get it done, get things done, step into the world, step out, get things completed, step up. The end of November is going to be a time of where expect the unexpected. There's a lot of expect the unexpected, but I just feel like whatever you're going to do, get it done in October type of thing. Get things in either sign, get things moving, get things becoming productive again. But I feel like you're somehow, for a lot of my Aries, I feel like you're getting your life back. I don't know what that means for everyone, but I feel like for a lot of my Aries, you're getting your life back. Also, there could be a time of where you may, if you've been waiting for like some sort of surgery, or you've been waiting for some sort of call for surgery, I feel like this will be when you'll receive the call, you'll get the call. And it's also an abundant time. There's a lot of, seems like the tap is turning back on to the abundance coming back in, and whatever's been held back for you is like everything feels like it's been held back and being kept from you for a long period of time. It feels like the taps are turning back on and good things are coming again. There's a flow of abundance. There's a flow of things, but it feels like you may feel very uncomfortable in your skin, because it's going to feel very uncomfortable to really truly become the whole empowerment of an Aries again, of your Aries energy. It feels very uncomfortable sometimes to really fully get that life, to get your life back, or to get back on track, because it feels unfamiliar, because you may have been kind of just getting by or chasing things or having to go through a lot of challenges, and the fear of it is real. So the fear of what was there is some trauma. There is some trauma. There is some traumatic kind of energy that's coming that feels like you really have to deal with this and work with this, because you don't want it to influence and affect moving forward again, because the past is now done. It feels like it's over, but it's left you very aware of the world. It's left you very aware of how fast things can change. And so you may be, I'm an Aries, you may be a little bit like myself, and have really truly been humbled to your knees in the past few years. You may have gone through a lot of financial loss or financial struggles or changes, or maybe you already have the abundance of financial coming in, who knows? But being influenced by finances and being humbled has been like a whole theme throughout the past few years. And it's not saying there hasn't been a lot of good things. And so really truly finding those great moments that have happened in your life through all of the things that have challenged you, and extracting those and bringing those in and bringing them into your heart. It's like, no matter what, all of this good stuff still happen. All of these good moments still happen, because it will help heal through the fear stories, because they're not false fear stories. They're actually real fear stories. And so they have some reality, and so they have some weight to them. And so there is a sense of healing and really truly being honest with yourself, instead of building up another fake confidence, another faking it till you make it. It is not moving forward. If you are an Aries into 2025, 26, 27, and going on, it is a new age of Aries energy. And it's not about faking it. It's not about pretending. It's not about, falling into the trap of what we have been told of aggression and anger and meanness of Aries. It's about power. It's about persistence. It is about perseverance. It's about knowing that truth, and that there's a real softness and vulnerability to that makes you so good and so great at being able to have great compassion for other people, and to be that sense of vigilant of your own light, and really truly holding your own light, and not letting anyone kind of um, take that moment from you, take that time from you. It's going to be a very interesting time to just recognize and see who walks beside you, and what appears in your life. And that includes how you allow others to treat you, how you allow family to treat you, how you just accept things, and you no longer are accepting shitty, bad behavior, including your own. There's a sense of, it's a beautiful warming energy is what I get. There is such warming, but the healing is astronomical. Like the amount of healing energy that's coming in, and it just keeps appearing as all of this beautiful reds and pinks and oranges, and I just feel it. And so in the root, so the healing, the root of the story, the sacral, the solar plex, and just moving on up, and then that of love. And so all of this energy is coming up. And I always say, and I wrote this in one of my books, was that, how do I identify as pink? I'm pink, freaking pink. And that is that I'm blended in diversity in love, right? And you spend so long trying to really truly belong or fit in. But what if you don't belong anywhere, but you go everywhere? What if you don't belong anywhere, but you go everywhere? And that you're not locked in. So moving forward for Aries is not being overcommitted, not locking yourself into too far ahead into commitments that you may regret. It's not getting yourself tied down and tethered down. It is not a time to tie yourself to schedules that are so restricting there's no room to move. It's a lot of flowy energy, flowy clothes, softness. You may find yourself really truly feeling that need to really truly reinvent something about yourself, or really step into something about yourself. Now, also, I want to say that the way that I'm seeing this for Aries energy is it's where relationships, if you are in a relationship that you've kind of had those battles of wills, or you've been working through the growing pains, that it's as if finally you're being appreciated. finally there's a sense of appreciation. And it's not the fact that others begin to appreciate you, is that you begin to appreciate what you bring to the table. You begin to appreciate those qualities of yourself that you've been trying to water down or dilute or trying not to be, and you get the sense of value. And so there's a sense of value and worth that's coming up, that is really truly defining the Aries energy and redefining the Aries energy as we move forward. So there's a whole, it's like we just got an upgrade. And so there is like an upgraded energy, an ascension. And it's as if we have, it's almost as if even in the writings of how you would speak about Aries energy, it's being rewritten. And there's like this rewriting of that Aries energy. And so you get to write your own story. You get to be your living legacy, whatever that may be. So those relationships that have been challenged, I do feel like there's some of those that are really truly finding a balance or finding some sort of common ground. There is something about feet issues or feet, ankles, toes, whatever that may be, but there is some feet issues, and it just feels like that sense of being feet feeling very sensitive because you're walking on new ground and into new territory. So new ground, new territory. If you are an office person or a business person, you may find yourself moving office. You may find yourself being someone who's getting a promotion from, say, assistant manager to manager. You may find yourself moving from manager into retirement, whatever that may be. But there's an upgrade and a leveling up that's coming for those that are in business, those that work in office spaces. And it's like, and so we got a lot of punch in this last few months of the year. And it just feels like there's a lot of things happening, and it can feel very overwhelming. And to let yourself be overwhelmed, but allow yourself to feel the joy and the satisfaction of, okay, I can do this, right? I can do this. And that you're being accredited somehow or seen somehow, especially if you're being advancing somehow. There is some sort of advancements that are coming. And so there is an advancement, an opportunity. It may be a contract. Now, you are being told to read the contracts carefully and not to settle for a less of a bargaining deal than you deserve because you just want the position. It's like, I'll just accept this, afraid that if I say no to the negotiations, then I won't get the position. It's no, there's a big thing of not being able to say no to yourself anymore out of fear or of being rejected or let out or let down. You really, truly moving forward is about the power of saying yes to you. And if it's offend somebody else, then too freaking bad. You really, truly have to empower the self and step into that empowerment energy. That's why you have the egoic self of the Aries, but the healthy egoic self is a whole lot different than the unhealthy self. So if you're just kind of on the beginning end of this journey, is that you have to really recognize the unhealthy ego desire versus the healthy ego desire. And so that you can travel yourself around. Some of you may have been in, some of your changes in life or changes directions and projections. And now you're thinking, maybe I should be a little bit apologetic and maybe I should just start letting more people back in. No, maybe you should just keep moving forward. Maybe you should just keep going. So could be business deals. It could be finally when, like I said, the taps are coming back on financially. It feels as if financially coming back up, getting back into the swing. It could be reinventing. I highly suggest cleaning out your closet and getting rid of the things that once suited the identity of you that no longer suits you, and just start donating. You can donate to places where you can actually make money from your clothes. There's places like, I know here where I live, there's like Plato's Closet, those places you can go sell your clothes and or go donate it, whatever it is for you. But I just feel like it's like time to really truly do that dejunking. You're not wearing it. You're not going back to that version of yourself. You don't have to dress up to create you. You just simply have to be you. And there's a shift in dynamics. Some of you may be going through wondering if you're going to meet that person in your life. You're meeting you first, and meet you first, and meet your truth first, and do the healing. And then I feel like there's somebody could possibly be coming in. So 2025 can be a big year for new relationships, for beginning again. So really, truly, if you're going through a change, a divorce, finally getting things finalized, and then meeting something new for your life. It could be finally traveling, finally living your best life, or it could be a new partner. But there's a lot of fertility. There's a lot of things that's kind of be your harvest. You're reaping the rewards and the harvest. And then I feel like there's a bit of kind of a slowdown period that does appear. And it's not that we're going into a drought again. And that's why I talk about don't don't let yourself be re-traumatized by the past few years, but it's not really a drought, it's a winter season, right? It's that we're moving as we go into the winter season, there will be a bit of a pause, and that's about being able to preserve your energy for what is to begin to unfold coming into 2020. That's what I have for you. I hope this resonates with you and it helps you guide you through 2000 and the rest of 2024. Now, I am going to pull a card to validate this, to go with this. And let's see what it does bring up for us. I got the medicine woman, Marie. She is walking up and out. She is rooted and grounded. She knows who she is. She has been through the dark night. She has been through the challenging time, and she knows what she needs to now nurture. And she needs to nurture that sense of love. She needs to nurture herself. And so for some, you're beginning the journey of going inward. You're beginning the journey of the dark night of soul, the hero's journey, whatever it may be for you. Others, you have come to the other side of it. Either which way, it's not this one or that one's bad or good. Both are leading you to your beautiful life. Both are the way out of what was not for you and not the life that was for you, or not your circus, right? Not your circus, not your monkeys. It's the way back to you. So it's the way home. And so either which way, it is the way home to you. It's the way back to you. It's the way to living your best life. And so when we detach from some of the old stories, and so the Seraphim of Pain is the second card that came up, and this is Jules. And what she is saying is hand over that which is too big for you. That which is, it's like, you're not here to have to conquer it all, do it all. You're not here to be that for everybody. But she is revealing to us the colors. And so it is like this colorful energies. And as I said, the flame is becoming colorful. It is becoming dynamic. It is becoming something to watch and something to see. And so that's the Aries energy. And it has such a powerful punch and a powerful existence that is coming up. And she is in the crone energy, which means coming into that stage of just, sometimes you've already done enough in this life. Sometimes you just have to, you've already done enough. And sometimes you just got to just allow yourself to reap the rewards, to sit back and reap the rewards of life. And that's where I speak about retirement, or speak about the fact of just knowing that you don't have to keep proving, you don't have to keep being a warrior, you don't have to keep being the fighter, you don't have to keep doing those things. These are all the things that is easy to slip back into because it was the habit. But the sense of peaceful existence and being able to be at peace, finding that way to contentment, is the power that empowers the Aries energy moving forward. I send you so much love. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. And yeah, coming up, I'll soon be launching the personalized energy updates for 2025. They are very limited. I only do a select number of them, but they will be coming available. So if you want to get on the list to know when they will be available, become a subscriber on my website, and you'll be the first to know of when that offer is becoming available. If you're in Newfoundland, you can see me in Newfoundland coming up very soon, September the 18th. I am starting a new online course, and it is the master classes of the soul revival of the divine feminine. And this one is about the mystic's way. So if you want to take a deep dive into more about the beyond the self that and the beautiful journey of discovery, I suggest that this may be something for you to look at. I'm in Lacombe, Alberta, coming up on September the 21st, and Newfoundland, I'm in several different locations. I'll be in Newfoundland beginning October the 15th in Corner Brook, October the 17th in Gander, and October the 19th and 20th in Grand Falls. And then, not sure, but the 23rd, 24th of October, I believe, will be St. John's. I send you so much love, and thank you so much for listening. Bye-bye.